Hey guys, what's up? My name is Dom and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the top 10 most useless vehicles available to buy in GTA Online. Surprisingly, it's not too difficult to put this list together, simply because there are so many vehicles in game which are pointless owning and often a complete waste of money. So then let's get straight into this list and start off in the number 10 spot. So in 10th place is the Journey. This old looking rundown RV or motorhome is completely useless in GTA Online and has literally nothing to offer other than a passenger capacity of 6. The Journey may only cost $15,000 from the Warstock Cash and Carry website, but really isn't worth buying if you haven't already. Firstly, it's a Pegasus vehicle, so if you want to use it, you have to call Pegasus and have them drop it off to the nearest drop-off point, which is often miles away. You can alternatively get the vehicle for free without being on one by searching around the Sandy Shores area. There are plenty of them driving around usually, which you can just steal if you really want to drive one. But then there's the issue of speed. The Journey is very slow on flat ground and struggles to drive up any form of incline. And worst of all, there's no option to sell it because it's a Pegasus vehicle. The Journey is definitely a vehicle you want to avoid buying or using in GTA Online. In the number 9 spot is another vehicle from the Warstock Cash and Carry website, this being the dump truck. Now, don't get me wrong, this vehicle at times can be a lot of fun to drive around and play with, but it's definitely not something that is useful. And for the price of $1 million, it's certainly not worth buying for the occasional use you might get out of it, causing chaos on the highway or driving over other cars. The dump truck is another vehicle you can obtain for free if you want to drive around for a bit. They're usually found in the quarry. You may need to go out of your way a little to get one, but it's worth doing to save yourself $1 million. Even so, driving over a few random vehicles and you'll blow them up, resulting in receiving a wanted level. Within a matter of minutes, the cops will shoot out the tyres, rendering this vehicle as useless. It's a cool vehicle to drive, but a complete waste of money to own. In 8th place is the Titan. You might be questioning the inclusion of this one because it's something we all use and often on a regular basis too. Do bear in mind though, this lineup is primarily focused on the most useless vehicles to buy, not the most useless vehicles in game. The Titan by no means is useless. It's a pretty awesome aircraft, but owning one is pointless, because finding one is so easy, there's no real advantage of owning one. To purchase your own Titan will cost you $2 million from the elitist travel website, but why bother wasting your money when you're guaranteed to find one by going down to the airport? You can also find the Titan at the Sandy Shores airfield and Trevor's airfield. It's less likely, but still possible. Owning one offers nothing other than the guarantee of spawning in when you go to either the airfields if you're closer to them than the main airport at the bottom of the map. Moving on to the next vehicle. I'm not entirely sure whether you can really class this as a vehicle because you can't physically drive it. I guess it's more of a property than anything, but it would typically be seen as a vehicle, which is why it's on the list. So in 7th place is the Super Yacht. Although when they were first released in GTA Online, we were all excited about the addition with most players buying one straight away. In hindsight, they were probably one of the most useless additions to throw money at. The Super Yacht offers very little to GTA Online, other than cool additions of owning one. You can't exactly do much with them other than hang out with friends, or just boast to other players that you spent your money on one. And at a starting price of $8 million before you proceed to upgrade and customize it, it's definitely one of the biggest wastes of money on GTA Online, seeing as $8 million is worth $100 in real money. Then in 6th place we have the Kraken Technical and all the variations of it, including the custom variant and the Technical Aqua. The list of things wrong with each vehicle is endless. The main issue being the cost. The standard technical costs over $1.2 million if you haven't completed the associated heist. It's not storable unless you upgrade it to the custom variant and can be destroyed with just one sticky bomb. Whereas the Insurgent pickup is only slightly more expensive and can take up to 5. The Technical Custom, a fairly new variant that was only added a few weeks ago, can cost as much as $3 million to buy, customize and unlock all of its upgrades. And even at this price it can still be destroyed with a single sticky bomb. As for the Technical Aqua, it's simply just an amphibious version of the Technical, which at first was cool, but soon became apparent that it was completely useless outside the one mission where it was used. And now with a few other amphibious vehicles available which are storable unlike the Technical Aqua, it's completely pointless splashing out to buy one at just under 1.5 million. If for some reason you insist upon wasting money in game and must have the golden vehicles, then this next vehicle in 5th place is for you. And of course I'm referring to the golden Buckingham Swift Deluxe. This completely useless helicopter offers nothing more than a paint job for the 5.1 million price tag. Alternatively, you can purchase the standard Swift for a fraction of the price, saving you almost $4 million. And the only difference is the paint job. Both variants offer the same features and travel at the same speed. This vehicle is nothing more than a straight up cash grab. Moving on to 4th place, we have the all-new Ardent. This recently added vehicle can be purchased for just over $1 million, but why anyone would want to do that, I don't know. Sure, it's a cool classic vehicle which features machine guns on the front bumpers, but it's utterly useless. The Ardent isn't particularly fast, it's expensive with other alternatives similarly priced and offering far more for your money. The Ardent, if half the price, wouldn't be too bad of a vehicle, but even then it's still pretty useless, with the machine guns being underpowered and incapable of destroying most vehicles in under 30 seconds. They're also fixed and can only shoot wherever the front of the vehicle is facing, and a single sticky bomb blows up this vehicle. So unless you really want to own a Lotus Esprit in GTA Online, then save your money and avoid buying one. Moving into the top 3, I've placed the Kraken Submarine in 3rd place. Despite the concept of having a submarine in GTA Online being a rather cool thought, their use and purpose in online is rather limited, and more just for exploring. There aren't currently any jobs in online where the submarine is needed, and you can find a standard submarine at the docks or at the marina for free without the need to buy the Kraken for $1,325,000. So buying one is a waste of your money. In 2nd place is the Tugboat. This large vessel may be the biggest you are able to drive on the water, but it's also one of the slowest vehicles in game, if not the slowest. Despite being a cool returning vehicle from GTA 4, this boat is nothing more than a throwback, offering literally nothing to you. It will cost you $1,250,000 to buy and is pretty useless. To make matters worse, it's a Pegasus vehicle, so you can't sell it once you've bought one. And once you've driven it once, you'll probably never use it again. If you really want to try one of these out if you haven't already, the best thing you can do is just to spawn one through creator mode or in a job. So finally, moving on to the worst and most useless vehicle you can purchase in GTA Online, undoubtedly is the golden Luxio Deluxe. At a price of $10 million, this vehicle is the definition of a cash grab. Similarly to the Swift Deluxe, the Luxio Deluxe offers nothing more than a golden paint job and the ability to drink champagne whilst being flown around as a passenger. It's just as fast as the standard Luxio, but will cost you almost 10 times more. This jet is so overpriced, a Megalodon shark card which costs $100 of real life money still won't be enough to afford it. If you own this in the game and haven't bought it with some form of glitched or modded money, then shame on you. This is the most useless purchase in GTA Online. The thought of it disgusts me. And with that being said, we're going to finish off this video. I want to get your thoughts and feelings on this top 10 list of the most useless vehicles you can buy in GTA Online. Would you guys agree with my lineup, or would you make any changes? Maybe there are vehicles that should have been on the list that I haven't mentioned, so go ahead and let me know by leaving a comment. It would also be greatly appreciated if you haven't already to drop a like on this video. And if you haven't subscribed to Chaotic, then be sure to do so to stay up with all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 videos. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.